Millions of UK graduates are overpaying their student loan every single year, and the government knows about it. In fact, the student loans company recorded over 1 million overpayments in 2024-25 alone. That's real money, handed over unnecessarily, that people will never get back. Here's why this keeps happening, and how to figure out which side of the line you're on. First, the most important thing to understand: a UK student loan is not like a normal debt. You don't owe a fixed monthly payment. You repay 9% of whatever you earn above a threshold. For Plan 2, that's $28,470 in 2025-26, rising to $29,385 in April 2026. And crucially, after 30 years, whatever balance remains is written off completely. Gone. You don't even need to apply. It just disappears. The Institute for Fiscal Studies estimates that only around 25% of Plan 2 graduates will ever repay their loan in full. That means for roughly 3 in 4 borrowers, the write-off isn't a footnote, it's the whole story. So let's run the actual numbers on 2 people. Meet Alex. Alex earns $35,000. That's $6,530 above the 2025-26 threshold. 9% of that is about $588 a year, roughly $49 a month coming out of Alex's pay. Alex has a typical Plan 2 balance of around $50,000 and, based on their projected earnings, is very unlikely to clear it within 30 years. If Alex reads a personal finance article and decides to make an extra voluntary overpayment of $200 a month to get rid of the debt faster, that money is almost certainly wasted. The balance will be written off regardless. Those voluntary overpayments are not refundable. Now meet Sam. Sam earns $55,000 and, unusually, only borrowed $15,000 for a shorter course. At Sam's repayment rate, the math shows the loan clears well inside the 30-year window. In that case, interest is accumulating at up to 6.2% right now, and paying it down faster genuinely saves money. For Sam, overpaying makes sense. The difference isn't willpower or financial discipline, it's just maths. There's one more hidden trap worth flagging. If you have both a Plan 2 loan and a postgraduate loan, you're repaying 9% plus 6%. That's 15% of income above the respective thresholds. Stack that on top of income tax and national insurance, and your effective marginal rate gets very uncomfortable very quickly. That's not widely understood. And the threshold freeze announced for April 2027 onwards? That means fiscal drag kicks in on student loans too. The threshold stays fixed while wages and prices rise, so more of your income gets swept into repayments over time. It's worth factoring into your thinking. The bottom line, before you make a single voluntary overpayment, ask yourself one question. Am I actually going to clear this balance within 30 years? If the honest answer is probably not, keep that money. Put it in your ISA, your pension, your emergency fund. Anywhere but a loan that's going to be written off anyway. This video is general education only, not personal financial advice. Your situation is individual, and the numbers here are illustrative. Always check the latest thresholds and rates on the official student loans company and government websites.